Hello friends, and welcome back to Devil's Lake State Park. We're still here, it's our second day, and today we planned on going on a hike. There's an 8-mile loop that goes around the lake, and it's a couple of features, and that's what we plan on doing today.
Howdy, yo. So I told you I'd do a little bit of research on the history of this place. So it is a lake that has no access or outlet for its water to reach the ocean. So it is like a basin lake, a sinkhole. There's a really technical name, I don't remember what it was called, but a glacier stopped there. Then once the glacier stopped and started melting, all the debris started piling up and making a natural levee, so to speak, where water couldn't pass, and it just created the lake that we see today. So a lot of the rock features that we're going to see on this hike are quartzite, 500-foot bluffs overlooking the lake that were gouged out by the glacier. It's had occupants living in this place for thousands and thousands of years, natives that lived here prior to settlers coming and settling the land, which happened in the mid-1800s. Once that happened, they started building hotels and making this a summer retreat for people that lived in Chicago and other surrounding areas that were real wealthy families. They would come up here on a train, jump off the train, which the train track runs right to the east of the lake, and then they'd stay at the hotels. But those hotels are no longer here. I think the first one was built in like the 1860s, but then in 1911 this was designated a state park. This whole park encompasses 9,217 acres, making it the largest state park in Wisconsin and the most popular state park in Wisconsin. It's one of the must-sees of the area.
And I still wanted to add that this whole area just reminds us so much of Arkansas. It's weird because even when you drive into the city, that reminds us of Texarkana. This kind of reminds us of Texarkana. But where we went in the last vlog to that gorge reminded us of the Ozarks or the Ouachitas. It's just kind of crazy how it all reminds us of home. So I guess it feels pretty good for it to remind us of home.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the area. It feels great outside.
I think the high was only supposed to be 81 today, but that sun is pretty strong. We have a nice little breeze blowing right now, but I know it's probably gonna get hot this afternoon. But we're gonna be on a trail anyway. After we do the trail, if we get done and it's not too late, we do want to go check out something else down the road that I love. That is my favorite. If you know, you might can guess it. But we're gonna go do that later. We're gonna finish our coffee and then we're going to get ready for the hike. We certainly do not get in a hurry to do anything. It is now a little past 12:30 and we just got to the trailhead. We had some issues this morning. Well, my stomach was hurting, number one. I'm better now. And then Cody was editing a video, so that took up some time. But I'm all good now, and we're gonna find out where we need to start. We found the trailhead from the parking lot, so we parked way over there, walked around the lake, and now we're going this way. There's a trail behind us, but that's the lower trail. We're heading up to the top trail so we can see some cool rock formations and get a really good view of the lake.
And this is called the Devil's Lake Loop. It's 6.2 miles. That's not bad.
Oh yeah, I thought you said 8.
Yeah, so it's only 6.2 miles and we'll gain 1,000 feet. That's quite a bit actually. Our lowest elevation on this thing will be 966 feet. Our highest elevation will be 1,484 feet. But the fact that we're getting 1,069 feet of elevation is kind of shocking.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
All right, now we're off the pavement.
One thing I forgot to add is that this trail is connected to a larger trail system that's over 1,000 miles long called the Ice Age National Scenic Trail. And the trails follow where a lot of the ancient glaciers were located and didn't go any further south. Well, that's kind of where the trail stays. But,
and this is also, it looks like another beach area. There's only a few parking right on the side of the street, but this is exact opposite location of where we were yesterday and checked out the beach. This little beach is not crowded at all. There might be parking over there once we get to that area, but this is really peaceful over here.
yeah, it really is.
There's nobody over here. I'm like, why? It's so nice.
So once you get to the I guess you could say the
South
South Shore. Then you
Parking lot.
come over here. So this is currently where we're at. We hiked up there and all the way down here, walked here. Now we're here about to cross over the train track. We'll go down this way a little bit and go across. And then the east bluff back to our vehicle. Right there. This is the train track that I was talking about that runs right along the side of the lake.
We've now cut off over to Potholes Trail, which is going to connect us over to the East Trail.
East bluff.
And we're going to try to find balanced rock over there.
Man. A long time ago, that would have really scared me being this close to the edge. But doing this stuff all the time, kind of gotten over my fear of heights, to be honest with you. I would tremble and shake when I was younger. Were you ever afraid of heights?
Not like that. I'm still afraid, like, of skydiving. Like, I want to skydive too. I'd be very afraid.
All right, y'all, so this here is the Devil's Doorway. Kelly thinks when you go through it, you go through a portal.
Yeah, I'm like, does it go to a portal, or do we enter it into a different dimension? We are so lost trying to find balanced rock. We're on the East Bluff Trail. There's so many arrows. We went down, around, came back up. Now we're tired, and now there's an arrow saying it's this way. I don't know.
Well, we're gonna gain over 1,060 or whatever feet of elevation.
My calves are killing me right now. Whew. We did not find balanced rock. We have not seen any more signs for it, although the signs were not very clear of where to go. And we were using our hiking app, which the whole time totally told us we were on the wrong trail anyway, but we're not, because the signs say this is the East Bluff Trail. So.
And whenever we were going down the stairs, all the arrows were pointing down saying balance and rock this way. So we went down a set of stairs, and then we got down there and saw a post and it said balance rock up the stairs.
Guess we'll just keep an eye out for any more signs, but we weren't the only people. There was another couple and a group of girls. We were all lost, so I don't know.
One guy had actually been here before.
Yeah.
He said he'd seen it and had no clue where it's at.
Yeah, he said, I've actually seen it before. It's been a couple years ago. He said, but I don't know where it is. So maybe it fell into the lake and they hadn't changed anything. We're making our way off the trail. That was a good little workout. 6 miles. I didn't feel like it.
I'm
tired, but I don't. Yeah, I'm not used to like perspiring this much. Like even yesterday when I worked out, I was sweating so much I forgot what it was like to sweat that much in the humidity.
Whenever I get used to it when we lived in Arkansas, like
yeah, you
I
don't
can handle it all the time, but when you do it for the first time in like 3 months, it's like, ugh.
You don't think about it when that's all you've done your whole entire life.
It's just like going out west when you have to acclimate to the altitude. When you come back here and you have a bunch of humidity and it's hot, you've also got to acclimate back to this.
I think we have enough time for us to go to do something I want to do. Well, see, one of my favorite things. Well, we'll tell you when we get back to the truck. Went back to camp, changed our shoes because our feet were hot. We put on our sandals, and we are gonna go to a lavender and cherry farm. We passed it on the way to the gulch that we hiked yesterday. If you missed that vlog, go back and watch it. But we passed a lavender and cherry farm, and we were like, oh my gosh, we have to do it. They close at 5, it's almost 4. So we're gonna go check that out real quick. I'm excited, I love lavender. This was a short drive from camp. This is called the New Life Lavender and Cherry Farm. So they have a store, and then their farm is over here. So I'm so excited to go in and see what they have. Lavender simple syrup.
So what we have here is a lavender lemon frost, which is basically a lemon lavender milkshake. That's the only reason I agreed to come here, because after we went to that lavender farm in Michigan, I knew that they would have lavender ice cream and a lavender cherry pie. And then Kelly had to get, what was it that we really, you know, what we really came here for?
Essential oil. That's the English lavender essential oil. So it's okay to put on your skin, because that's what we like to use it for.
But I have to say, this is making me so happy.
We got cleaned up. It finally cooled off enough that we could take a shower before we cooked. I was gonna originally make, so we're going out to eat, sorry y'all, but I was gonna make shrimp and grits. So Cody was gonna start peeling the shrimp, and the shrimp smelled so bad. I don't know what was up with it. I don't know if this has ever happened to anybody else that cooks before. So all I gotta say is it ruined my appetite, and I was like, I don't even want to eat. Well, Cody still wants to eat, and he doesn't want to eat the shrimp. So here we are, we're gonna go out to eat. And it said it was from the Gulf, so I don't know what was going on with it, but it was, I couldn't stand even smell it anymore. There are several places that we found on Google Maps. We're not sure which one we're gonna go to yet, but we'll let you know as soon as we get there. Here we are. This place is called Driftless Glen. It is actually a distillery, but it is a restaurant as well. I picked it because the reviews were great, and the food looked good on the pictures, and the menu looked good. So we're gonna try it. And Cody's obsessing over this here.
It's so pretty. Look at the way that the sun's beaming through this. I love this color.
And you know what the smell over here reminds me of? It just reminds me of summer in Arkansas. Do you smell it? Y'all, I don't know why I'm obsessed with saying that. Sorry if you're tired of hearing about that. But let's go inside and get some food. If you remember, when we were in Michigan, we went to the lavender farm with the other ice cream. This is their lavender essential oil.
So today we bought another one as a backup for when that one runs out.
This one, that's one we got today. Because lavender is the most used oil. I actually mix it with witch hazel, and I use it as a pillow spray, which I told Cody last night that we don't have it in here.
But I think we're gonna call it here. Next time you'll see us, we'll be in an eastern state.
Don't know which one.
Don't know which one, don't know how it's gonna go, but we hope to be there in about a day. So we'll catch you on the other.
See you next time.